is an amazing opportunity from SunJoe. It's a multi-angle telescopic pole chainsaw. Let me just share with you that it makes getting your trees trimmed, your limbs cut down, pruning around your entire property a breeze. You don't have to have an oil can, a gas can. You're certainly not getting up on a rickety old ladder, and it is lightweight and easy to use. We are setting records here. We launched this last year, and in one day sold out by 1 o'clock, 30,000 units. We came back just a couple of weeks ago and doubled it, more than doubled it, did 70,000 units, and you still wanted more. So we're bringing you the last that we have. It's on advanced order. It's going to ship out on the 27th, so it'll ship out next week. And we have all the colors. I'll start right down here. Here's your blue, gorgeous, gorgeous color, purple, platinum, and then the green. You're also going to get a blade sheath for each one of them for that really, really good blade. You're going to get a pair of the safety goggles, and you are also going to get an extended warranty. All of this racks up to be an amazing value of, normally it should cost you about $190. We're at $100. You're saving $90, but I'll tell you what you're saving. Last year when we had that big tree storm, it cost me thousands of dollars to have a tree guy come out and trim the trees and trim the branches. You can do it yourself. Sean Pickford's here to help show us how. Hello, buddy. Okay, so simple.
You just let the SunJoe do the work for you.
Okay. I'm loving that. So you're literally guiding it, but the SunJoe with that blade is really doing all the work.
Yeah, it does all the work for you. It allowed me to cut through these 3 branches nice and fast because of the 6.5 amp motor.
Okay.
Weighs about 8 pounds, real easy to do. It telescopes from 6.5 feet all the way up to 9 feet by just taking this lever out. So now you can get all the reach that you need, but keep your feet firmly planted on the ground where they should be.
So I have to tell you, it's lightweight enough that I can do it, but the safety features make me so nervous when hubby's doing it, and the telescoping is so convenient.
Yeah, because it goes from 6.5 feet to 9 feet 3 inches, allows you to cut up to 15 feet in the air. You can cut down low, you can cut high, and everywhere in between. It's lightweight, easy to use. Again, about 8 pounds, no big deal, you can do it. The pivoting head here allows you to get into angles and only cut the branches that you want so you don't damage other limbs or branches. The 8-inch Oregon bar and chain allows you to cut a log that's 7.5 inches in diameter, but even if it's 15 inches, big deal. You're making 2 cuts. You can do that with this.
Well, you know, you can do so much with this. So here's our option. In the past, we've had to get up on the ladder, you know, this rickety old thing in heels with this. So this is dumb. On a ladder with one hand balancing with a sharp object.
Right.
This is not good.
No, and I mean, you're on a smooth surface right now. You're on the driveway. Think about what it's like out in your yard, around your pool, around your deck.
That's scary.
This is so much easier. I can reach higher than you can. I'm so much safer. And look, I can balance this because of the way it's designed, that it's so simple and easy to do. And I get 15 feet in the air.
Here's the other thing. Get an extension cord. If you don't have one, we've got them at QVC. No longer are you messing around with gas cans, with oil cans, that whole, that choking it up thing. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. I love that the blade is way far away and that you're safe for the entire process.
Well, that's it. And even when the limbs fall to the ground, and we can show that over here with this, all right, you can see that we have the traditional saw sitting there.
Yes, sir.
That's what most people are used to. And that's a lot of work. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to lean over. You're going to be in a bad spot. You're going to put your hands here. I mean, this was great in its day, but
can I try this?
Sure.
All right. So there's a safety feature on here. I can't mess this up. I can't even work my SunJoe until I actually depress this button, right?
Right. There's 2 buttons that you press in. So once you press them in, you let gravity do the work. You just rest it on the limb or the log or whatever you're trying to cut. And again, that 8-inch Oregon bar and chain cuts right through the wood. Albany's not doing any work. Gravity's doing the work. You're guiding it.
Come on. Give me some credit, Sean Pickford. But I will say, I did nothing. I just guided it in heels.
Right.
And we were able to do it.
And look how far away from where you are when you're cutting.
You know, it's fast and easy. There's that one branch that scratches the top of your car every time you drive underneath it, or that gets in the window so that you can't see the beautiful backyard. This allows you to get that landscape done without calling in the professional. This one pays for itself. I believe every home should have one of these. You have a lawn mower, you've got a shovel. This is one of those tools that everybody should have, and I should say tool. My husband was so impressed with the quality of that Oregon chain and blade. That was amazing.
Well, because it allows you to go and cut things like you're seeing here, whether it's underbrush, you don't have to reach into the poison ivy or the sticker bushes or snakes or whatever might be in there. You can clean up your property, gives you curb appeal. That branch that always clotheslines you when you walk by, reach in there, use the pivoting head to cut just that branch out of the way. Look how nice that is now. You can do this. That's what's so great about this.
Well, it's simple, it's easy. You can get it fixed in less time than it takes to call someone. I guarantee your neighbor's going to want to borrow it. This should be about almost $200. You're saving $90 today. We're going to give you the extra extended warranty and your glasses. So this is a phenomenal opportunity, but I do believe every home should have one, and it pays for itself after the first use.
And that's it, because just to call some guy out to tell you, yeah, we need to cut the limbs down or we need to trim your trees, you already know that. You're going to pay a lot of money for that. You do it on your own time. There's no stranger in your yard. All you do is plug it in. You push 2 buttons and let gravity do the work.
You know what I love? It's a clean cut.
Yeah, and you can see. All I'm doing is resting the blade on the limb. So even if it's an angle cut, no problem. You can do that.
You know what I'm liking too? I love the fact that you get to, you can angle it if you need to. So if you've got that one weird hinky, limb that needs to be taken care of, but you don't want to accidentally over-groom something else, you can customize this.
And that's it. And you're not going to find that feature anywhere else. You may see pole saws out there. You're not going to see one with the 6.5 amp motor. You're not going to see with the extended warranty we have. You're not going to see it with this pivot feature that we have.
All right, you want to trim a few more?
Sure.
All right, here we go. And then I want to see how high this thing goes.
All right.
I think I'm higher. Look, you know what else I noticed? I don't have a death grip on it. I literally let this rest on my hand, and the SunJoe glides through that wood.
And that's what it's all about. You let SunJoe do the work. You let that 6.5 amp motor go ahead and cut those limbs. You let gravity rest it against the branch. Let gravity do the work. It's very simple, very easy. I mean, you can see the size tree that we're cutting there. That is a big tree.
Yes.
You can cut that. Even if it's over 7.5 inches, you make 2 cuts. Big deal.
The green is going quickly. You are loving that green. We've already gone through 70,000 this season. That brings us up to over 100,000 SunJoe spoken for on QVC, and they were only on for 2 days.
Right.
I mean, that's unheard of. You're going to get it home for $20. You cannot get a landscaper to come and give you a quote for $20. And I think the nice part is you're going to feel safe using it. You're going to feel safe watching your loved ones use it, but you're not compromising. It does an amazing job. And look at the telescoping here.
I mean, even sitting it on the ground here, you can see how much further it is above my head. I can't reach up to the top of that. So we're talking about 15 feet of reach. It's got a nice padded pole to it. It's not heavy, so it's not like you're trying to struggle with 15 or 20 pounds up there. You don't have to worry about that. It's less than a gallon of milk. Anybody can use this. And the great thing is, SunJoe gives you all the power you need, but all those safety features too.
Well, the safety features are huge. We're including the glasses. We're including an additional warranty. So what does that take you to?
Basically, you get 2 years plus the extra year. If you do the math, that's 3 last
years,
time I checked.
and here's the deal. You are $90 less than what you would pay at retail. No more compromising, no more having to wait for somebody to come over. The number of storms and windstorms and rainstorms we've had out here, every time there's limbs. I couldn't even get out of my driveway last time, and it's fully featured.
It's fully featured. You got the telescoping pole. It goes from 6.5 feet to 9 feet 3 inches, so you can reach 15 feet in the air. We're supposed to get a wet snowstorm here tomorrow. That means damage. That means limbs, trees, bushes. You can get rid of that unsightly bush and only that limb with just changing the position of the head. You're not going to find that feature elsewhere. It gets in there, it does the job. The 8-inch Oregon bar and chain, go ahead, surf it, look it up. Is it good? Yes, it is. 7.5-inch diameter cut, even if it's a 15-inch log, so you make 2 cuts. 6.5 amp motor gives you all the power that you need so you can cut through the things like we're seeing here.
You don't have to pay somebody else to do it. Very, very busy on the phones. It's in 46810. If you can do automated ordering or QVC.com, especially if you want that green, I highly recommend it. Hey, Sean, thank you, sir. I'll see you soon.